Okay. So these doors all just lead to the exact same gigantic area. Vending machines discovered. Oh, hello. Taste the freedom. Vending machines offer a variety of items to purchase, mostly from one company. Your hack skill of 20 or higher allows you to sell items to a vending machine. Restricted items on a vendor can only be purchased when you have a high enough reputation with the associated faction or a hack skill of 40 or higher. Okay, so hacking could be useful. So these guys just sell all the usual junk as well. Ooh, that's a cool looking helmet. I don't have the money for it though. That's 120. Ordnance control helmets. Gives me a block skill. Troop armor. Ordnance control armor. That helmet looks badass. I want it. Looks so good. Okay, well, we're going to sell this pre-sliced bread. Bread noodles. A staple in the diet of every spacer. Cool. We'll sell the tarmac and cheese, the sal tuna, because we think it's people. So that's an armor mod. That's the one we got. Decreases the noise made while moving. We should install that totally before we go anywhere. That's a pickaxe. That's a weapon. I'm just going to get rid of that. Bypass shunts, dervish mists, ammo. That. Fast ration pills I'll keep. Energy cells. Okay. And all these components. A tossball blocker. That's a, oh my god, that is actually a really powerful looking weapon. Just check out. Why does that have a red icon on it? Is that because I stole it? I don't know. There's a little jingle. Cool. Corporate trooper. Oh, the boss is in that little office there. Cannery worker. Let's look for things to steal. Oh, those weird little lizard pig things. I don't know. That must be what they're making the sal tuna out of. That ain't tuna. Notifications on lost and found. Found. One left hand severed at the wrists. Some bone damage. We read the note earlier for the gravesite. A guy who died in a worker accident was buried without his left hand. They're like, don't know where the hand went. They found it. Oh, well, that's good. We should just, take it back out there. People, this is our second unscheduled amputation in as many months. Unscheduled amputation? Really? Please exercise caution and safety around machinery. Maintenance fees will be deducted from your pay. Be warned. Okay. Exit. Only you can protect the fourth quarter profits. Okay. These are all still... Okay, so the little red hand icon is stolen. Right. I don't want to steal stuff. It's tempting, but I don't want to steal. Alright, what was through here? Loose lips, pink slips. That's barred. Hey. Yeah. I like how a total stranger can just walk into, like, an important company facility like this, get right down into the bowels where the power plant is, unopposed, unchallenged, What are these guys here? Wait a minute. That's what we need? Hey, Dead Money Joe, how's it going? Running self-examination. Help yourself to a refreshing tin of Spacer's Chow. Chow. C-H-A-W. Chow. While you wait. Power source. Spacer's Choice. Electrical transformer. Responsive. Query. Geothermal facility. The Emerald Vale region is powered by Spacer's Choice geothermal facilities. Spacer's Choice is proud to bring the colonists of Halcyon moderately innovative technology at a reasonable price. Don't reach too high, just do what's, the average middle of the road. Spacer's Choice, the best you can afford. I like that. That's a good slogan. Unable to comply, the power regulator unit may not be disengaged while the transformer is active. Transformer shutdown? Failure. Transformer shutdown protocols non-operational. What are the protocols? In compliance with Spacer's Choice engineering and development policies, shutdown protocols have been disabled for all transformers. This is to prevent illegal tampering, upgrading, or theft of proprietary technologies. Warning. Please avoid attempting to modify or tamper with Spacer's Choice electrical transformer while the power is active. Doing so may lead to death, catastrophic injury, and irreparable damage to the transformer. Okay, I'm going to leave that alone then. It's a good job they put all those warning notices there. I could have done some damage. See me roaming space? Heck yeah. How have you been, Dead Money Joe? How's your life? Okay, I found the worst looking toilets in the world. Oh my goodness. What is this? Oh, that's a mop bucket. I don't need the mop buckets. Okay, so how do I get into this other place? Bones and gears don't mix. Worker injuries affect our bottom line. Use caution when operating heavy machinery. Yes, don't injure yourself, because that's bad for the company. Yep. Busy? Cool. All good.
Miss Holcomb, I need to explain this big lesson. The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The can's bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Hi.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking.
You carry on, don't mind me.
Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's...
Seems we've got a guest.
Oh. I didn't want to get too close in case it triggered it, but I triggered it.
I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Are you Reed? I was told I should talk to you.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I must say, wearing a Marauder's outfit is in very poor taste. I do wish you'd show your uniform a little more respect.
I think you have the wrong idea about me.
Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Here I am. What do you think? My ship needs repairs. I'm looking for a power regulator.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer.
I'll take it.
Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
Okay, I won't.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing.
That's what you just said.
Our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Bonus. I like it. Let me guess, you want me to do something for you before you help me.
My proposition benefits the both of us. Please, hear me out.
Okay.
There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
I'm pretty sure it's not going to be as straightforward as that. When you say it's mostly abandoned, what do you mean?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
You mean marauders? Marauders aren't people. No, I'm not going to take that stance. I don't think these people will take too kindly to losing their power.
No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Yeah. So not marauders, just people who don't want to live under your corporate boot. If you want me to solve your deserter problem, I charge by the head. Let's go with why.
Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations.
Alright, how can I help?
My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
Alright, I'll see what I can do to help. Oh, let's go with this. How can I recognize Adelaide?
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
Okay. What if she doesn't want to come back?
That is not a hypothetical I enjoy entertaining. We need Adelaide back. Nonetheless, I will settle for the return of her followers. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
Alright, I'll see what I can do.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Alright, let's see how companions work in this game.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I
You have a gun?
hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Alright, I'm out. Bye-bye. So, companions. You've gained a companion. They are characters that join you in your adventures and help you in a variety of ways. Companions provide combat support. Their skills enhance your skills. They increase your carrying capacity. Ooh. You can unlock special companion combat abilities with the Inspiration skill. Learn more about your companions in the Companion Ledger. Alright, so, hi.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Yeah, then we can plot against... I mean, we can... discuss our mission. You're getting in? There you go. An almost badger. He's a connected man. Roots in the community and all that.
Hey, mister, can we...
Bio break time? No, that's in another 5 minutes.
Can we chat?
Yeah, come out here first. And then we can chat. Right, what do you want?
Sorry.
Don't you dare.
I want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just...
Don't tempt
Mr.
fate.
Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Oh, I've already seen there are two sides to this tale. One of them is where I need a power converter, and the other one is where these people get to live in peace. Guess which one I'm going to choose. Alright, go on then. Okay, what's their side of it?
To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced.
Doesn't get the
Deserters are
grease.
decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
Can't blame anyone for wanting to leave. This town's got issues. Oh, how well did you know the deserters? Worked with them, friends? Oh, I guess we can do all of these.
Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
What do we need to talk to the vicar about? Flipping a switch is in your power mill?
About if what Mr. Thompson proposes to do is upright. Leaving Miss McDevitt's folk to their fate. Their neighbors. Kin. And maybe he can think of something else to try. Something we ain't. He used to go walking outside town. Maybe he found something that'll help. It's just an idea. That's all.
Yeah, he asked me to find a book for him, by the way.
Books are for rich folk. I wonder what he wants with something like that.
This is going to be like the Book of Eli, isn't it? It's going to be like the King James Bible or something. Gary Oldman's going to come after us and try to kill us because he wants it. But okay, I suppose it couldn't hurt. We'll stop by.
Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Your dad sounds like a very smart man. Alrighty then. Well, journal-wise... Oh, there's a map as well. I haven't really looked at the map yet, have we? Region. There we go. Oh, this was the other stuff that we saw from the hill. The whole town over here we didn't even see yet. We've only been in this area so far. Alright. Comes now the power. List full of digits. The long tomorrow. Retrieve the cache of medicine. Search the collector's domicile for Max DeSoto's, for Maximilian DeSoto has asked us to find a banned heretical book, the Journal of M. Bakonu. And the gravesite. I want to do this, actually. Let's collect all these graveyard fees first from everybody who owes money. You all want to get buried and go to the sweet hereafter? You need to pay up now. Oh, so there's even more town out here. Where's the marker for this guy? There'd be bad things over here. In there? I think they're in here. Something tells me not many people live out here. Alright, where's this trying to take me? Does it reset my quest? No. It said to come through this door, but then it says to go back through the door. Okay, that's weird. Try this again. So it says Ludwig Miller is out there somewhere. Ellis Grange is in there. Alright, well, let's do the ones in town first. That was actually, yeah, I like that that load screen was also the anatomy of it. That's pretty good. Nice little bit of world building.
But salt tuna for a year.
Oh, and now Ludwig Miller's over here instead of over there. Oh, it wants me to go outside still.
I cut my own hair. But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
Okay, cool. Thank you for that little bit of local knowledge.
Merciful law. Is that a marauder's outfit?
Yeah.
I don't want you wandering into my shop wearing something you've lifted off a corpse.
Well, I just did.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Uh-huh. Do your haircuts usually come with free lectures?
We don't believe in free anything here in Edgewater. We're a Spacer's Choice company. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Speaking of, Silas sent me to collect your dues. Oh, money, buddy.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length.
Uh-huh.
I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
Well, it doesn't. In other words, you mean you're broke.
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking a cave, but a ditch sounds good. You have a very loose definition of the word prosperity. I mean, look at the town, Jesus. That's some quality drama, Conrad. You should audition.
Thank you, no. I despise the cereals.
No, I didn't talk about
Tell
breakfast.
Silas I can't afford to pay. And that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Hang on. Medical rights?
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings.
Okay, just give Silas an IOU.
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral.
How are you thinking?
My pair of lucky clippers. No.
How are you going to cut hair? Think, man.
Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
I'll let you know if I think of anything. I'll get back to you.
Much obliged.
Okay. So how does that make it stand here? Conrad says he can't afford. Might be worth mentioning this to Silas. Maybe Silas will come up with something. Okay. So Ludwig Miller and Phyllis Granger. Let's go find Phyllis Granger. Yeah, that's safe. Jesus. Watch out for the sparks. So Phyllis Granger's in the cannery anyway. Okay. Ah, she's up on the next level. Man, what is it with these sparks and flames coming out of everything? Yeah, I never had a look up here, did I? What is this? Ah, this is Phyllis Granger's terminal. Let's read up first. From Tobson. Phyllis, owing to your hard work and positive attitude, I've sanctioned you access to medical treatment in the event of contagion. As you know, the company has not provided us with enough medicine to treat every worker. I wish I could treat every member of Spacer's Choice family who fell ill to the plague, but I cannot. Medical privileges are strictly merit-based. Please do not, under any circumstance, distribute your ration of medicine to any other worker We're all in this together. In other words, keep it for yourself. We're all in this together. Aha. Personal files. Hack that shit. Password is Tenderfoot. Nice. Continue. Personal file last entry. Theodore buried last night. Reed asked me not to report his death at our quarterlies. Sounds fair to me. Oh yeah. Was asked to prepare a statement or something for the other workers. Been thinking about it. Don't know what to tell them. Don't end up like Theodore. Do your work, show up, wear a smile, and you'll get your medical privileges. It's a start. Why would he ask him not to report it on the quarterlies, other than the fact that it would affect profitability, maybe? Maybe he's also pocketing the wages. Like, don't report it straight away. Let's get another wage in first, pocket it between us, then report him dead. They're all... Pick up Guide to Mechanical Engineering Volume 2. What? Okay. Okay, so... This is a quest item, apparently. Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering Volume 2, a dense technical primer on mechanical engineering published in Spacer's Choice. This volume describes the process of repairing and dismantling common models of automechanical workers. Okay, well, it's not something that will increase a skill. I thought it might be like a skill book in Fallout. I'm not wasting a lockpick on that. From the office of Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator, symptoms of infection have now reached a critical mass. I've instructed our staff to transform the old domicile into a sick house for the plague that the guy at the shop tells us that the town doesn't have. Plague is a reality of life on the frontier. As a spacer, we are expected to face up to reality, and the reality is we do not carry enough medicine to treat all of you. Medical treatment is a privilege, not a right. We must strive every day to demonstrate our worthiness of that privilege. If you find yourself suffering the symptoms of incipient plague, the best way you can do for yourself and for your family is to don your jumpers and come to work. Work fortifies the spirit. Physical illness recapitulates spiritual weakness. So come to work if you're sick and get everybody else sick and help spread the plague faster. This guy upstairs, not a good boss. Hi.
The new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
Even says her password. Wow. Why don't you just make the password your pet dog's name or something? I'm guessing you're the foreman.
Foreman Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you.
Uh-huh. Gravesite fees. I'm here to collect.
Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
I won't. These papers aren't signed in your name.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
Oh, that's nice of her. Okay, well, that's kind of you, I guess.
I could do without the sarcasm.
That would...
Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart.
Oh, well then.
Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
Well then. You said he shot himself?
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
Yeah, I met a guy that shot himself in his side somehow. Own gun as well. Well, must be tough losing family.
Eugene wasn't family.
Okay. I thought you said you were his closest living relative.
Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see.
What?
So I pay the fines.
What?
Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
Wow. Okay.